Alrighty guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Boruto episode 113. So, if you guys are here now, then you probably just watched 112. It has been days for me though. I have been kind of recording ahead, so I knew I was gonna get, with like the pattern that I've been recording in, I knew I was gonna get 113 done before I need to release 112 and 113. I've been trying to get a little bit ahead just in case I have any kind of our summer's almost over where I live. We're about to get into winter and snow and not great weather. And I want to make sure that I have time for any kind of vacations or time off that I want to do before this is done. So I've been recording ahead of it. Either way, sorry for that rant. Last episode was the recap episode, but it was also very interesting too because we were deciding who the Chunin was going to be. So it ended up being Shikadai, which was, I didn't make any theories because I had no idea that's what that episode was about. But during the episode, I tried to guess as to what they were gonna do. They tricked me by eliminating Shikadai early, somewhat early, like halfway through. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish. Well, I said it last time. I kind of wish that it was Sarada that got it, just because it would feel a little different. I feel like they did a lot of mirroring from Naruto already, so I feel like this wasn't necessary. But I also don't think that it was just mirroring from Naruto that made Shikadai become Chunin. I do think he made it on his own merits. So there was just a part of me that wished they went with their initial impression, and I felt like their reasoning for Sarada not making it wasn't quite as strong as I felt it should have been. Either way. I talked about it a lot in the last discussion, so check that out if you want. But anyway, we're getting into something else this episode. I don't know if it's an arc, if it's some little fun episodes until we get to the arc, or what, but let's find out by watching the episode, shall we? Alright, so we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Alright. Shikadai. Okay, so they remind us a bit. Cool, in case you didn't watch it. Ah. Oh, what's her name? Shoot. Oh, he has a mission. I feel bad for forgetting her name. So many characters in all the shows I'm watching to remember. Okay. Oh, okay, I thought Shikadai was gonna have to round them up. I was gonna say this is very reminiscent to one of Shikamaru's very first missions when they were going after to save Sasuke. Or not save him, but bring him back. Interesting. So what's this team gonna be? Drag. Opening time! Let's see, what are the odds that Boruto is going to be on the team? I feel like I don't know, because I feel like we've had some episodes that don't really include Boruto, and I have an eyelash, right here. And I didn't get it, but... Or maybe maybe they were just, folded weird? I don't know. Anyway. I don't know, the show has done a very good job of including other characters and not just, Boruto, Sarada, and, the main cast, so I could even see something where it's, Sumire, Denki, and, I don't know, someone else. Maybe like I don't know. I tried to think of one from each team, but I think that's all the teams unless we count Team 7 or Team 10, which he already said where Team 10 people are, so. Maybe it'll be like Metal, Denki, and Sumire or some weird combination that doesn't include any, like, main cast. Super main cast, anyway. Oh. What is that? Iwabe? Is that what his name was? And then, Wasabi, I think her name was. That's an interesting. And there's only 3 of them. Nice. Oh, no. Okay, that was like a... That was a very passive-aggressive, like, compliment, though, honestly. Like, calling him a genius, but still being a bit salty that Shikadai is the captain. Oh, okay, there is another one. And it's Boruto. Well, my prediction was right that it was one person from each other team other than Shikadai's, but I was wrong about every single person that got picked. Ooh. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure that will happen. Oh, a guide. Oh, jeez. Oh, what's the piggy's name again? Tonsuke. Yeah, this was the pig that was always with, uh, the attendant that was with Tsunade, like, Tsunade's little, like, apprentice, kind of. I can't remember what her name was. Or is this a different pig? Alright, just a random ass pig. So they just train pigs. This could be a different pig then. It might not be the same one. Oh. It looks a lot smaller now that we have some perspective on its scaling. On the ground, I just thought it was like an actual, like, pretty big pig, you know? Man, what's up with this eye tonight? Oh, whatever it was, I got it. Or not whatever it was, it was an eyelash, but... Alright. Oh boy. So this is going to be testing Shikadai's ability to command this team that doesn't work well together. Oh my god. Oh no, they scared the pig too! Tonsuke, come back! We don't get to see a lot about, or like, from Iwabe, I feel like, anymore. We did early on. But I still really like how his weapon is just like a stick, but then he like swipes it against the ground and scoops up some like earth and does earth style or whatever and adds like a hammer to the end of it. I was just thinking about it when I saw his weapon earlier. Is her tail a part of her outfit? I imagine it is, right? Jeez. Alright. Iwabe, he chose what you wanted. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Jeez. Nice. I just noticed he did his shadow paralysis or whatever to catch Boruto. That was cool. Very quick reaction time on both our parts. Oh! Never would have thought that this would happen. The guy on the left does not look like he would be a bandit. They want the pig! No, they just don't work well together. It's not what Shikadai did. Shikadai's doing the best he can. Jeez! I don't think this is the same pig that was always with... Oh, jeez. That's not good. It's gonna be the wrong one, maybe? He's covering up the birthmark. But that'd be such a coincidence to find another damn pig out here. Jeez. That's not a leadership decision, Shikadai. Uh, you guys wouldn't have got together and worked together even if it was. What's going on? There's no way they're this stupid, are they? There's gotta be some enemy jutsu, maybe? Hmm. Maybe it wasn't? What if they're poisonous? I guess maybe an animal instinct would know. Oh, or I'm right, it wasn't Tonsuke. How did they find a random pig out in these woods? He's been switched. Does that mean the bandits brought a different pig? Oh my god. So they need the pig to get the herbs, right, that they're going for. I get that, but so silly. Hmm. They're probably gonna go after and help. Oh no! He still could have taken, like, a few more steps forward and maybe reached it. Hmm. Yeah, he wants to do this whole mission himself. He wants shadow clones, so they'll all cooperate. I mean, they were wrong too. Let's be real. They were acting really stupid. They're gonna come in and save him, right? Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna jump and fall, and one of Iwabe or Wasabi was gonna save him. What? Tonsuke trained to send a signal somehow? Or is it just... Oh, okay, he's just hungry. Alright, so it seems like... Okay, enhanced hearing. Uh... Yes. Boruto. I thought he was gonna throw the pig like a football. Oh. Is it gonna be like poison ivy or something? Oh, it's the food that... It's a trap, right? Oh my gosh. Alright. You ain't going nowhere. Okay. They needed the pig to find the big glowing flower. It probably... Tonsuke could probably smell it from far away, out of eyesight. Alright. I was actually worried we were gonna get into a two-parter. Uh... They're gonna say it went well. Moegi, that's her name. Crap. You know, he's still young. And he also doesn't command the most authority because he's the same age as them too. So there's that whole aspect too. All right. Man, my eye has been bugging the crap out of me. Give it a good rub. I keep like picking at it like I'm gonna get an eyelash out because that's what it feels like, and then nothing. I don't know. Nothing on my glasses, right? No. Do 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 do. Uh, do 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 do. All right. Bum, bum, wow. That should be it, right? Yes, it is. That wraps up that episode, guys. 113. Alright, I'm gonna say this. It wasn't a bad episode, right? It wasn't the worst Boruto episode we've seen. But it wasn't my favorite either, because I felt like there was a big chunk of this where the characters' personalities were... It's one thing that anime does sometimes, where they intentionally either exaggerate the character's personality or they change it altogether in order to fit the story that they want to tell. I feel like these are characters who, yes, they're young, but they are shinobis that have been shinobi for obviously not an extremely long time, but long enough that they should know that when they're on a mission, they need to behave. And I feel like we haven't seen that, like, argumentative side of these two characters until this episode, except for, like, very early on with Iwabe. We saw a bit of that, but he's changed quite a bit since then, so I don't know. It wasn't bad, but I just feel like it was a little bit heavy-handed to make a conflict for Shikadai in order to make him realize that he needs to overcome some shortcomings that he has and become a better captain. But I mean, there is something to say of, like, the jealousy factor where, it always happens. You see it a lot where if one character gets put in, or one person, even in real life, I'm pretty sure this happens, if one person gets put in charge, no one else is really going to listen to them because they're the same age, And that could have just been, like, what these kids are going through here. But I felt like these kids in this show need to be held to slightly higher standards because they're being sent on, these missions, even though they didn't see this one as a dangerous mission, so they weren't as alert and stuff. They're still shinobi that go on, like, life and death missions all the time. You would think they would take things more seriously, but I don't know. There was just parts of me throughout the episode where I was just like really? Like, that's what they're gonna argue about? And then there was even that point where I was like, is this, like, some kind of genjutsu or something going on? Because this is ridiculous, Like, Shikadai saying he wants to work alone, he has to know that's not a good idea. He's very smart, He has to know that as captain of the squad, you don't just leave your squad behind and say you're gonna do it yourself, Like, I understand that they were being difficult and stuff like that, but he definitely made the wrong call there. But then also, like, Iwabe getting and Wasabi getting angry that he told them that they can't talk. So then they just, like, use that as an excuse to do the same things that they were already doing, which kind of pissed me off, right? It's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of another example, but, like, they were already doing exactly what they did there, where they both were running up ahead in front because they thought that they were the ones that should be going first because that's how they do it in their squad, And then Shikadai basically punished them for that, and then they've repeated the same mistake they did before after being punished for it, and then blamed Shikadai that it was his fault that they did this again because they couldn't communicate. I don't know. I get what logic they were trying to come up with, but I honestly think it's stupid logic, But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's all I'm gonna say about that in regards to, like, their shortcomings and stuff. I felt like it was just a little heavy-handed, but anyway. The whole, like, pig thing coming back is interesting because I don't know, did we ever get a reason to why the girl that was always with Tsunade, and I'm gonna take a wild guess at the name because a name just popped in my head when I thought about that. Shizune? Is that her name? I forget. Anyway, either way, the one pig that we've ever seen in old Naruto, did we ever have any hint in old Naruto that they actually like raised and trained these pigs to like sniff things out and stuff like that? Because they mentioned it here, and I don't know if that was just like, oh, you remember that old pig from Naruto? We're just gonna bring one back and give you a little bit of reason why this one's here. I don't think it was the same one that was with Shizune, if that was her name, because I feel like that one either might not still be alive after all this time. I don't know how long pigs live, you know? Like, if it was a dog, that pig would be, like, over 10 years old, you know? Which, it could still be alive, but, it is anime, so who knows? But, it might even be longer than that. Because I think Naruto went on for a few years, and then that pig was still around, and then it would have been until, you know, Naruto grew up, had a kid, and then that kid grew up to be whatever age Boruto is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't think it's the same pig that was with them. It was just another one that was trained. So, anyway. But the bandits were surprisingly weak. I mean, they had that cage thing set up, I guess, which was, you know, managed to scratch... excuse me. Managed to scratch Shikadai, but... I don't know. Like, basically the whole episode was about this test for Shikadai to be, like, show his leadership potential, you know? And he made his one mistake, he realized his one mistake, but even by the end of the episode, I still don't even feel like Iwabe and Wasabi learned their mistake, which they just kind of seemed like they just went back to their normal characters where it felt like they were out of character before. So it didn't even seem like a learning experience for them either, you know? Like, maybe they learned something and it just didn't mention it because, like, the whole last part of the episode felt a little rushed, too. Like, they spent so long focused on the arguing between Wasabi and Iwabe that we had to wrap up the conclusion to finding this plant, dealing with the bandits, making it back to the village, talking to Moegi about all this and all that in such a short time that I don't think we got the proper, like, redemption, in a sense, for those two characters. But I don't know. Once again, I felt like it was out of their character to do it in the first place. I felt like it was more of, like, the writer's pen creating a conflict for Shikadai, but I don't know. Like I said, not the worst episode, but not the best episode. I don't think I really have much else to say about this episode. But yeah, I'm still looking forward to what will go on next time. So yeah, without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying this content. And if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so on my Patreon. The link is in the description. Or you can also check out my Patreon exclusives on there, where I'm watching Soul Leader and Violet Evergarden. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye!